The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
How can a CRM system, a customer relationship management system, help your business during a period of lockdown? So if you're looking for a new CRM system in your business or organization and you're operating within a period of lockdown or confinement, then this session is ideal for you. So good morning. For those of you listening live, my name is Tim Wilmot from Wizard Systems. Thanks for joining me for this presentation to show you how a CRM system like Workbooks can help you during a period of lockdown. Now, we run these short sessions on a fairly regular basis, focusing on different aspects of Workbooks. But today, I'm going to specifically cover 5 key areas where Workbooks could help your business during these current times. So this is November 2020, and England has entered this period of lockdown. Other parts of the UK as well are in various forms of that. So I want to cover and home in on how you can use CRM. Now, on the call today, I know there's some people that are already familiar with Workbooks, so forgive me if I'm going over some information that you may already know. The audio part of this presentation is one way only. Your microphone is on mute. If you've got any questions, please type those into the question section on your meeting control panel. I'll do my best to answer those at the end. And this session is being recorded. Afterwards, you will get an email from our system with a link to recording that you can play back whenever you want to, and it will most likely be up on our YouTube channel as well. So let's get started. Brief mention about my company, Wizard Systems. We are an independent supplier of different CRM systems, Workbooks being one of them. And with Workbooks, of course, it is cloud. One of the benefits of the system is it being cloud. There's nothing to install. You can be up and running very, very quickly. But we are here on hand available for you to assist you in any aspect of the setup of the Workbook system, training you on how to use it, and all of the ongoing support as well. So you're not on your own. We are there for you, with you, to make sure you get the most out of Workbooks. So in speaking with you, if we haven't spoken to you already before, we'd love to find out, what are the main issues there that you're looking to achieve during this period of lockdown. There could be specific areas that you want to home in on, and we pride ourselves on our initial guidance and consultancy to make sure that Workbooks is a good fit for your company, and we solve those issues and we achieve those objectives. So in a nutshell, what is Workbooks? Well, it's an easy to use central system to help you manage all of your information about any of your contacts, your suppliers, your customers, your prospects, your new inquiries, and your interactions with those people as well, all in one central, easy to use system. There's some marketing capabilities in there as well to help with your communications with clients. We can also, unusually for a CRM system, we can track financial transactions. So quotes, orders, invoices, sales opportunities can be tracked in Workbooks as well. We also include customer service. So if you have a customer support team, technicians, help desk, they too could be using Workbooks. So they're sharing information with the sales team and vice versa. And Workbooks is a great management tool as well. So as well as it being a personal productivity tool, it's a great system, a great solution to help you manage your business or manage your department and answer those burning questions that you have every day as regards activity levels and business and leads and so on. It will give you a great way of managing your company or department and helping you with making decisions. Now, Workbooks is a UK system launched a long time ago, well over 10,000 users, companies using Workbooks. It's 100% in the cloud, all the data in the UK, and it's fully GDPR compliant as well. So let me take you into the system proper, and let's just run through how Workbooks can assist you during this period of lockdown. Well, the first thing to point out is that Workbooks is totally in the cloud. There's nothing to install. I am running it from my browser here. So any system that you've got will be able to run Workbooks. If you're away from your office, if you're away from your home location, so typically you may be working from home still, then this is going to be great. You don't need a server. It's all there ready for you. If you're called away from your normal location, you can access it on your mobile device as well, all included in the cost. The second thing I wanted to point out is how a CRM system can help you with communication. So if you're working in a distributed way, you're not physically there with your work colleagues, you're in a customer facing role. How can you use a CRM system to help share information between yourselves? Well, let me go into an example of a client record and see what we can do there. So this is the main interface that you've got with Workbooks. It looks like your Windows desktop, so it's got a familiar look and feel. Here is my start button up there in the top left corner and my start menu. And that's where I can see all of the key elements, the key capabilities that Workbooks is giving me, with right at the heart of it, the people and organizations, the contacts and companies that you work with. When you select one of those, you get, in this example, an organization's landing page, a bit like an Excel spreadsheet, showing you row by row all of the companies in your system. Now, how can a CRM system help you with communications? Well, it might be vitally important during this period to maintain those activity levels with your customers and prospective customers and share activities as well. So here is an example record of a company. And here we can see at the top of this window, there's a row of tabs. You can have more tabs or less tabs. We're initially on the main tab. So Workbooks is showing you all of the main information about this company or organization, including any activities ongoing with that client. One of the other tabs we have up on the top row of the window is activities. So I can see there's 66 things that have been going on with this company. So instantly here, I can see, again, this is a summary type view showing me those 66 things that might have happened or are about to happen with this company or anyone in this company. And here we can see in this summary row by row, the activity type, whether it's a phone call, a meeting, a task, or some other custom activity. You can create your own activities as well. But straight away here in this assigned to column, I can see which colleague, which coworker did that thing with that company. So straight away, if I'm not working in an office, I'm working from home, I'm working in isolation. So straight away, I can get a feeling of the team and what my team are doing with this company. Furthermore, when I schedule new tasks, so some reminder that I want to do something with this company in the future, this is one way of doing it in Workbooks. So typically that might be, say, a phone call activity. And up pops a new call window here where I can put in all the information about this phone call. So I put in the reason for the call and obviously a date when I want to make the call as well from that very simple calendar. But I'm working in a team. I'm not working in a vacuum, even though I may be working from home. I've still got access to the ability to schedule, to delegate this activity to another colleague. And they will know when Caroline gets this reminder to phone this customer, she will know it's come from me. So a great way of sharing communication information, keeping up activity levels, How do you find your activities in Workbooks? You're there busy scheduling all these activities. Yes, we can see them against this specific customer, but going back to my start button and my start menu, I've got a menu option here called activities. So when I log in the morning and start my working day, here's my activity list advising me this could be in priority order. Some items could be highlighted in red because they're overdue, but a great way of managing your working day, keeping up your activity levels, which can be maybe quite difficult, quite challenging when you're working on your own, away from your office location, a great way of keeping up your productivity levels. So that's activities, communications, a great way of keeping up those levels of efficiency and activity. Another thing I wanted to show to you that could assist you in a period of lockdown and where this might be relevant to your business. Do you offer customer support? Are you supporting your clients? If yes, then it might be very important to maintain your customer service levels where you might be going through a period of maybe lower sales activity. It might be vitally important that you keep hold of the customers that you've got already and making sure that you give 100% good customer service. So workbooks again can help you there. It's all included in the cost of workbooks, the ability to track customer support. And those activities of customer support, Workbooks calls them cases. You can actually call them something different if you want to, if you prefer the word tickets or problems or complaints or whatever it might be. You can change that in the terminology of Workbooks. But a great way of, and this is the landing page of your service activities there, a great way of clicking into that and seeing at a glance all of the service activities on the go at this point in time. So a great way of finding out the problem and the issue, and you can also zoom in and see more information about that service activity as well. So that's customer support. Next area where Workbooks can help you is building up activity levels on the marketing side. So right now in your company, are you doing any email marketing? Are you promoting your business, your organization to prospective clients and existing clients? So a CRM system can really help you here in keeping up those activity levels on the marketing side, promoting your products and services, but just keeping your company name in the eyes of the customer. So there is a section in Workbooks again for marketing, and this is where we can track marketing campaigns. So whether it's just a one-off mailing or maybe an online event or an offline event, you may be doing more events right now, and maybe those events, of course, will be online events. Workbooks can have a way of tracking those also, whether they're online or offline. But a great way of building up your marketing campaigns there. We interface with three main marketing systems with Workbooks. There's MailChimp. We have a link with MailChimp included. We also work with Constant Contact, and we also work with a UK system called Gator Mail. So basically you build up your list in Workbooks. So in Workbooks, in the marketing section, you've got an area here called mailing list. This is where you can define all of those lists of recipients that might get something. So for example, here is a company news mailing list. There's various ways of building up this list, but we can track easily who are the people that regularly get our monthly newsletter. They may all be here, and their email addresses as well. So Workbooks can easily interface with one of these three mailing systems. So depending on what sort of marketing you're doing and the volumes of those emails and what the objectives are of those emails, there'll be an ideal email marketing solution for you that integrates with Workbooks. So going back to my company record of Atlantic Computer Services, you can see, depending on which solution you go for, you can see against that company or contact on the online tab here, you can see what has been sent to the client, what have they received, what have they opened, what pages on our website did they go to. So it's really important during this period to keep up those activity levels so that when you come out of it, your customers know that you're still there. They know where you are. You've kept up your communication levels with them and customer service and marketing through the use of these mailing systems. The other area that Workbooks can help you during this period of lockdown are dashboards. So these are little metrics in the system. You may be familiar with dashboards in other applications, but a very simple way of providing simple graphs, metrics that will give you a snapshot. They'll give you an idea of what's happening right now. So again, when you're working in isolation, when you don't know what's going on as a whole within your company, you can have these dashboards to alert you to things that are going on. So for example, these are leads dashboards, some examples of leads dashboards. So if you're taking new inquiries, isn't it a good idea to have some kind of summary of what's happening with these leads inquiries? Let me just maximize this up. So for example, we may want to know in this top right corner, leads not updated within the last 2 weeks. So when you get a new inquiry, you want to make sure that you're following it through. Maybe your inquiries, you're getting less inquiries right now because of the lockdown period. So it's vitally important that every new inquiry that comes your way, you are tracking those and keeping up those activity levels and making sure that you get back to your new inquiries. So this is a nice way of seeing all of those contacts, maybe your new leads that you haven't got back to for whatever reason. But because there's a sort of audit trail running through Workbooks, when you log on and you start using it, you will know what's been happening to these records and leads. It will know when they were last looked at. It will know when they were last contacted, either by phone or by email or an online meeting. So this could be a good way of making sure that you're following up your leads with the use of those dashboards. So these dashboards will feature in many, many areas of Workbooks. We just close these down. So if I go back to dashboards, so we've got dashboards can feature in any key area of the Workbooks product. So looking at sales, looking at customer service, looking at marketing. So I could look at the sales dashboard, for example, and me working on my own, I can see here all of my leads, my opportunities, opportunities that I might have neglected. They're all going to be there for me. So a great way of making sure that nothing gets forgotten about, and an example of a sales lead dashboard, making sure that if any inquiries come my way, I do capitalize on them and pursue them to the best of my ability. So there you are, 5 key areas where a CRM system could help you during lockdown. First of all, because it's cloud, it's available to you on any device, including your mobile. Secondly, keeping up communication levels with your customers, delegating activities, sharing activity information with the team wherever they're located. Thirdly, customer support. Do you offer support? A great way of making sure that during this period you're there for your customers and providing the best support you can, tracking that and seeing through any of these customer service issues to hopefully a positive outcome. Fourthly, building your list. Use this period to build up your marketing lists and capitalize, leverage one of these 3 options that Workbooks has got. You build up your list in Workbooks and that list can be passed over to one of those three email marketing solutions: MailChimp, Constant Contact, or GatorMail. We can show you these in more detail if you'd like us to. And fifthly, the use of dashboards. When you're not there next to your colleagues, you can see at a glance without having to phone people, email your colleagues or DM your colleagues. You can have an instant way of seeing what's going on with those custom dashboards there. Nice little metrics just to advise you of what's going on. So that's a quick rundown through Workbooks, and you've been able to see there what the interface looks like. As regards how much does Workbooks cost, well, there is an annual subscription. Now, there's two flavors of Workbooks. There's CRM Edition and there's Business Edition. Basically, CRM Edition does everything that I've described so far up to a quote stage, and Business Edition does all of what CRM does, plus the ability to create financial transactions like orders and invoices and purchase orders. You can mix and match the two together as well. So if you were 5 users, you could have some people on CRM. You could have, say, 3 people on CRM and 2 people on business. Very easy to mix and match those two together. Now, with Workbooks, there are a range of popular add-on options for you. Once we know your requirements, we'll be able to advise you on that. But the core subscription is a cost per user, and most people are on the CRM edition. So that's $252 plus VAT per user per year. But please consider any other services that you may want to get the system up and running. Wizard Systems, my company, we're here to help you, to consult with you to make sure Workbooks is a good fit for your business, and then help you with the configuration and setup and the training of your Workbook system, which we're doing all online right now. We've been doing online implementations for many years now, so this period of lockdown is not, the way we're working is not unusual for us. So we're able to offer any kind of services online for you, including the ongoing support as well. So if you've got any questions before we wrap up this presentation, please pop those into the questions section. So just a reminder, if Workbooks is of interest to your company, you're looking for a new CRM system, please give us a call, contact Wizard Systems, and we'll be happy to give you a more in-depth demonstration and discuss your requirements. Right, looks like there's a question from Sadia. How does the payment work when you bring on users through the year? Well, you'd start off with your base number of users, whether that's 1 user, 2 users, whatever it might be. It's really easy. If you get on extra users, say in 6 months' time, you bring on a new user, you'll just pay the pro rata for the remainder of that term, so that everything terminates, everything renews at the same time. So it would just be, if it was 6 months, it would just be half the annual payment. Quite straightforward, if that answers your question. And Andre, we want to transfer from Salesforce because of the cost. Is that easy to do? Well, every CRM system holds information in subtly different ways. Now, we have actually done a few migrations from Salesforce to Workbooks. Basically, it would need discussing with you. There are ways, of course, there are ways of extracting information from your existing CRM system and then importing it into Workbooks. There's a really powerful, easy to use import tool in Workbooks. If you're able to get the data out of your existing system, if it's in Excel format, no problem at all. There's then easy ways of getting that data into Workbooks. And we have actually covered that on a few of our little sessions here on importing. I'll send you an email, Andre, on one we did recently on importing, and you can see how easy it is. Right, I don't think there's any more questions coming through there, so thanks very much, the two of you, for those. Well, that brings me to an end then. Our workbooks. How can Workbooks CRM help you during a period of confinement or lockdown? Hopefully that's given you a little bit of inspiration as regards how a customer relationship management system could help your business or organization. So just to repeat, if you'd like a further discussion on how CRM can help you, how Workbooks can help you, how we can help you, please get in touch. My name is Tim Wilmot. Email address tim@wizard-systems.com. If there is a trial version of Workbooks as well, a 30-day trial, please contact me and we can get you set up for that. But thanks very much for those of you listening live. Do appreciate your time, and we'll catch up with you on the next session. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye.